On Tuesday night, a group of powerful women will be making connections at Raíces Brewing Company on West Colfax.
Yeah, that's right. It's an event called Empower Her. And we have a guest here joining us with us is an organizer, Isabel Giardino. Am I saying your name correctly?
That's perfect.
Yeah, and you're the one that organized this event. You're a young entrepreneur. You're a business owner. Why did you start this event?
Well, I moved to Colorado a little over 4.5 years ago, and as I was used to work in sales and then now an entrepreneur, I just kept finding myself, even though I have a really strong, supportive community, I still want to continue putting myself out there and continue to build my network and my community. And sometimes it feels awkward to go to networking events by yourself. You get socially anxious, you get nervous, you get in your head. And so I put myself in that position, and I kept thinking, what can I do for myself? And through mentorship, I was able to get more tools on how to do that. But I really thought about this event to expand on that, because one of the biggest challenges that women face in their professional careers is just access to community and mentorship.
Yeah, it's a great thing you're doing. And I mean, this is like, we're coming out of the pandemic. People are still trying to learn to get back into the networking thing, because networking is such a big thing to do in the business world today. What do you recommend? Because it's kind of like dating, when you're going to a place and you're meeting new people. How do you recommend someone to kind of break the ice at these events?
Yeah, I would say first thing and foremost is your mentality, like your mindset, knowing that who you are with the way that you are right now is perfectly enough. It's more than enough. You don't necessarily have to perform or try to be inauthentic, because that can create it even more awkward. And in terms of how that projects into other people, just lean into curiosity. You ask questions. Sometimes it feels too awkward to introduce yourself, but that takes a lot of initiative and courage. And it is a great step that I recommend anyone to do. It's just like, go up to someone and say, hey, Jeremy, like, I'm Isabel Giardino, nice to meet you. What are you focusing on right now? What are you working on right now? And little things like that. There's obviously so many different types of questions that you can ask, but I do really think it's a combination between knowing that you're enough and working on that mindset by yourself, and also showing up to a place with the willingness to have curiosity to meet people.
What can people expect if they go to your event?
So there's going to be a panel of 3 amazing leaders. There's going to be a Latina seaboard strategist. There's going to be a Black fundraiser and grant developer in the nonprofit space, and an Asian senior project manager engineer. And the 3 of them are going to offer actionable insight, but then it's going to be followed by a guided networking session. So really holding your hand and telling you, hey, I'm going to give you some tips on everything that you just learned, how you can implement it right now. A lot of networking events tend to just give you a name tag and then you fence for yourself. So the whole purpose of this event is to really help and give the tools to women so that they can implement it, learn them, and practice in real time.
Yeah, and who is this open to?
This is pretty much open to women across ages, industries, and backgrounds. That's really why I mentioned the panelists, because it's very different backgrounds, and the whole reason is that at the end of the day, we're women, and sometimes our differences, it holds us back, and we see it as a barrier to connect and form community, but it is a bridge to connect, because at the end of the day, we're women, and we're stronger together if we just learn to understand each other and lean on each other.
Yeah. It sounds like you're creating a safe space, which I appreciate, because networking is hard, right? But when you get to look at the eyes of people, Black and brown and Asian people who, go through the same experiences that you are, they just want to thrive. It sounds like you're doing something pretty cool. We appreciate you.
Yeah, well, thank you. I mean, that's really the purpose. Like, at the end of the day, we all have, the power of your personal story is what makes you powerful and so unique. You don't necessarily want to, I don't know, I think it's boring to want to have someone that's exactly like you. You want to connect and build a community that flourishes and help each other out. We can always inspire one another.
Cool. And what should people know? This is at Raíces, right? The brewery downtown?
Yeah, so it's at Raíces, and they're an amazing brewery, family friendly. So if there are mothers who can't figure out someone to take care of their kids, it's a safe space for that as well. And we have amazing partners that are supporting us. We have the Denver International Airport supporting us, the University of Colorado, US Bank, and also a nonprofit called Lotus Network. And we just have all of these different supporters and partners to really emphasize on the whole message behind every woman matters. It's more about collaboration over competition.
All right. Isabel, thank you for your time.
Thank
and good luck.
you.
It sounds like a great event.
You should come if you're available on
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
I love it. Yes.